to Channel 6 News.
We fancy, huh?
Bubba, you're supposed to be in Iraq.
Oh, crap!
After that distraction, today in our news, we're going to talk first about the Red Rover. NASA is sending the Curiosity to Mars to look if there was ever microbiology life on Mars. And they also say that we should be living on Mars by the mid-2030s. Well, now I'll send it over to Michael. Michael?
Schools around the world have been trying to save money by cutting the home economics classes. Now, me personally, I think it's a very important class to teach you how to sew, cook, and run a household. Now, most students don't get an opportunity like this because their parents work full-time and they don't get the chance to teach them about this. Now, let's see what one of these classrooms look like. And there you have it. Now tell us what you think about this situation. Should we cut the home economics classes or keep it? Tell us on our website, www.donotreallydothis.com. Or if you don't like doing that, tweet us at Do Not Do This tweet.
Jeremy Irving here, and he's about to make his movie debut in the movie Warhorse by Steven Spielberg. So, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
You know, I really enjoyed acting in the war scenes. Steven Spielberg has an art for those.
Yeah, also, what was it like acting with horses?
You know, I've never ridden a horse before, and so it was definitely a new experience learning how to.
Yeah. And, who is it that deep down who inspired you to be an actor?
In junior high, I had a really inspiring theater teacher, and she always made it a challenge for acting, and so I wanted to pursue that career.
Okay, and last, what do you feel is the biggest challenge while acting?
I played a really sensitive role in the movie, and it was really hard to stay in character in between scenes and with the cameras rolling and everything.
Yes! Now to Bubba over in Iraq, where the end of the Iraq War is finally ending.
He sure left it! Thank you, Josiah. I'm here live in an Iraqi bunker as I wait outside. The war is over. Yes, I said it. The war is finally over after 9 years of fighting. 4,400 U.S. soldiers have died in this war. Let's take a moment for them. Thank you. There have been 32,000 wounded. Holy cow. That is a ton. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, $800 billion have been, like, the cost of damage. That is way more than my salary. So, I just wanted to say thank you to those who are fighting for us. I thank you, everyone who is out there in the army. Thank you very much. On another note, the war started because of the Iraq's dictator, Saddam Hussein, who supposedly had WMDs, weapons of mass destruction. After he was captured and hanged for his crimes against the UN, small groups of Iraqians used the guerrilla war technique against the US and British troops. After 2007, President George W. Bush sent a surge of 30,000 troops to the already 150,000 stationed. I don't know why, but it doesn't make very much sense to me. Anyway, after that, there was a decrease in the violence. And the Iraq's government started keeping a peacekeeping role. That's all. Back to you.
Thank you, Bubba. Now in other news, they're doing a census of how many pandas are left in the wilderness in China. They are finding out how many pandas there are by finding their droppings and doing a DNA analysis on which pandas they are. Thank you. Now to Michael.
Thank you.
If anyone is doing something good for the oceans, it would probably be the government of Australia. Now, I have an Australian here who's about to tell us about what their government is doing. Tony?
Aye, mate. There's no other part of Australia's territory where so much comes together to come and help the pristine oceans and the marine life, and to make a whole history of our defiant military.
Thank you, Tony. That's all for today.
Thank you, Michael. Now, in our strange but true segment of the story, a scientist who has done an autopsy on Albert Einstein's brain has gotten 46 slides of it and sent it to a local museum. One of the scientists studying it says, his brain looks youthful and the neutrons are exquisite. Now to you, Michael.
Thank you. I'm here to talk to you guys today about the Persian Gulf War. Now, you may not have heard of this, or you may have, but it happened in the 1990s. The Persian Gulf War started at 2 a.m. August 2nd, 1990, like I said, when Saddam ordered 150,000 Iraq troops to attack the country Kuwait. Within 24 hours, the Iraqis had control of the entire country of Kuwait. Now, the UN condemned the attack and kind of pushed out the Iraqis, but we launched an attack around 3 a.m., January 17th, 1991, with airstrikes and bombs and whatever else we could throw at them from the air. Then, eventually it got to the point where we launched ground troops. Now, the ground troops were launched February 23rd, 1991, and one of the battles lasted 100 hours. That's quite a bit. Now, another thing is, the war ended April 6th. They told the Iraqis to destroy all WMDs. Now, we have Saddam. We've hung him. We've done everything else. Thank you. This is Brendan Gorman, bringing you guys Channel 6 News. Peace out.